A cruise vacation is a great time for family and friends to unwind and relax, but sometimes the partying can get out of control. Inside Edition went on board one cruise line, and Paul Boyd says on this ship, in many respects, they found a ship of fools.
Cruise vacations aboard luxury ships are billed as good, clean family fun. But we found that's not always the case on the high seas. This is what can happen when passengers pound back booze aboard cruise ships. People passed out in the ship's club and face down on the bar. Raunchy dancing and women exposing themselves. It all happened aboard Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas on a recent cruise from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Cozumel, Mexico. From the moment our undercover producers boarded the ship, the booze kept flowing. We saw many passengers drinking heavily before and during the mandatory lifeboat drill. Certainly not advisable considering what happened to the Costa Concordia.
Rum? Yeah, man.
But the real boozing occurs after the ship sets sail, when legions of waiters descend on passengers with trayloads of booze, pushing the drink of the day.
Pina colada with booze.
Some waiters even dance around balancing bottles of rum on their heads, while others happily pour you a double shot. And they've got good reason, too.
You get like a commission? That's what I got up here, man. Yeah, that's how you get paid. Oh, yeah.
They told us the more booze they sell, the more money they make. And nowhere was the pushing of alcohol more apparent than in the ship's main nightclub. Called the Catacombs, this two-level bar stays open as late as 5 a.m. When the club finally called it a night, these inebriated men took off their shirts and flipped cartwheels. But the drinking takes a heavier toll on other passengers. This young woman was so plastered, her friends had to help support her as she walked out. But the heavy drinking is hardly limited to the ship. While some passengers head off to Cozumel's beautiful beaches, others headed straight to the bars on shore, where you don't even need a glass to drink. Just blocks from the dock, waiters blow alcohol straight into passengers' mouths. This passenger could barely see straight after inhaling so much booze. And it's not just the spring breakers binge drinking. Grandma and Grandpa get shots poured down their mouths too. But that's nothing. In the shadow of the looming cruise ships, watch as passengers shuffle past waiters waiting to spray liquor into their mouths. Some jump straight into this pool. These women who've been partying hard all day then climb on top of the bar and take more shots. Then this happens. All the female partiers get their skirts blown up with a giant bottle of compressed air. Back aboard the ship, the party rages on, but some passengers don't even make it back to their cabin before they pass out.
You been boozing all day?
After tossing back shot after shot, this inebriated guy celebrating his bachelor party passed out face first on the bar. We didn't see the bartenders or the ship's security officers do a thing about it. Maybe they were too distracted by this. Watch as this passenger pulls down her shirt. But such excessive drinking can have tragic consequences. This security footage obtained by Inside Edition shows 21-year-old Jose Miguel Tello drinking in the same club on the same ship before he tragically went overboard in January 2011. Randy Jakes, a cruise security expert hired by Jose's family, says that after Jose left the bar drunk, he became disoriented when the doors he tried were locked. He says Jose then tried to climb over the railing and down a ladder to the deck below.
He wasn't cared for as a passenger, and it was obvious that he was overserved alcohol.
We won't show you what happens next, but moments later, he plummeted to his death. His family is suing the cruise line for negligence, saying Royal Caribbean increases its profits by pumping alcohol to passengers and fails to supervise and monitor the excessive use of alcohol by its passengers. Allegations Royal Caribbean denies.
As we said, Royal Caribbean does deny the charge, but they sent us a statement saying they take the problem of drinking seriously. They say bartenders and servers are trained to, quote, serve alcohol responsibly, adding it's unacceptable for any crew member to knowingly serve an intoxicated guest.